Hey guys, today's video is for you if you want to learn how to last longer in the bedroom. We are going to share with you 7 tips to help you do just that. I am Céline Remy, the Intimacy Angel, and I am here to help you bring your sexy back in life.
And I'm Kevin Anthony, the Truth Warrior, and I'm giving it to you straight as always.
So let's start with her. The number one thing that is important for women to do is if your man doesn't last as long as what you were hoping, do not criticize him when it's over, or do not laugh at him or anything like that.
Yeah, those are both very, very bad and will kill the moment because you'll find out as we go, it ain't over just yet. So for him, first thing, don't apologize. You don't need to apologize. You don't need to make excuses for it. Just move on. There's more that you can do, and we'll cover that. The second thing is don't disconnect from her. The last thing that you should be doing in that moment is disconnecting. Right? What she needs actually in that moment is more connection.
Yes, and so if you're too embarrassed or disappointed and you're pulling away, she's gonna she's gonna something is missing. Please be here with me. This intimacy that she wants to create and connect with you is so important. So things to remember is that just because you came doesn't mean that things are over. I mean, you just ejaculated, but there are so many other things that you could be doing. So be creative. However, you don't have to figure it all on your own. One wonderful thing to do is to ask her what she may want. And a good way is to ask what would bring you the most pleasure right now? Because then she gets to decide what she wants and needs. Maybe she might be like, I want you to hold me and tell me I'm beautiful, or I want you to stroke my body, or I want you to go down on me or finger me or get the vibrator, whatever that is. But it allows her to really get in touch with her desires in the moment and then to voice that. And then you get to deliver it to her.
And you've got some time for that refractory period.
So let's start into our tips here. So if you are a man who ejaculates sooner than you want, you need to start to understand what we call your arousal scale. That means it's your 0 to 10. 0 is not aroused. 10 is that ejaculation that happens in your body. And most of the time, it's easy for you to know hey, I'm starting to get aroused. I'm a 2, I'm a 3, I'm a 5, I'm getting there. And then there's 5 to 10, no idea what the heck happened. And so you need to slow things down a little bit so that you get to know that there's a big gap between 5 and 10. And you need to know and start to read your body's signs and become more aware of that.
Yeah, the biggest mistake men make is not paying attention to that. Going from, I'm perfectly okay and I can last as long as I want to, oh, damn, right? Like Celine just said, there is a huge gap between those two. You should know exactly where you're at. You should be able to feel that you're getting closer and closer and closer. And then you should be able to feel that point right before the point of no return. So when you're at a 9, you should be able to know that you're at a 9 and then take the appropriate steps to back down to maybe a 6 or a 7.
And then number 2, you want to slow down. And this is a really important tip because often you get so excited that you just want to go for it and you're can't hold back, it's so amazing. Well, actually it's working against you. You want to be able to slow things down. Things let's say if you just went down on her and she had big orgasm and then you penetrate her, her pussy is going to be so throbbing with energy that it might make it really hard for you to withhold your ejaculation. Maybe you want to talk more about that, Kevin, because obviously, I mean, you're the guy. So what can you say about that?
Well, I can say that women generate a tremendous amount of sexual energy. And if they are all fired up and you're not, and then you try to penetrate her, it's going to be like putting your penis in an electrical socket. It's literally going to just jolt you with all of that energy. And for some men, that can be too much, and that can immediately push them over the edge. So there are some things that you can do about that. One is to try to match energy levels so that you're not going from, basically a 0 or a 1, straight into her 10. And then another thing is to, like Celine said, really slow down. Penetrate her slowly. Once you do penetrate, sit in stillness. You don't have to penetrate and immediately go for it, right? Take some time to feel what it's like inside her vagina, to feel that energy, and then to help move that energy. And once you kind of get used to it and you feel like your energy has settled down a little bit, then maybe start going more.
And you give tip number 3 in here too, but I want to isolate it, which is about moving energy into your body, not just feeling it in your genitals where it's like ready to explode, but where you start to move it so that your entire body can circulate this energy and there's less pressure that's being built up.
Absolutely. This may sound a little bit more esoteric because it is, and yet at the same time, it's real. Right? There is energy flowing through your body. If you've ever studied any Taoist techniques, they have what's called the microcosmic orbit, which is their representation of how that energy flows between the two people, the man and the woman making love. You can actually control that energy flow, and doing so is absolutely one of the keys to lasting longer.
Number 4, you want to learn to separate your ejaculation and orgasm because they are two different things and they are not happening at the exact same moment and they can be separated. This is a video of its own, so we're not going to like dive much into this, but if you know in your head that it's possible that they can happen at different times, then it's the beginning.
Yeah, it is a whole new world for you, gentlemen. If you have not figured this out yet, you really should, because it will open up literally a whole new world of lovemaking.
Number 5, you want to be aware of tension. Tension equals ejaculation. Whether it's mental tension because you're like very worried about coming, or you're holding tension in your body, contracting your glutes or your thighs, it's going to lead to ejaculation. So you want to be able to relax the body.
Yeah, relaxation is another key element.
Number 6, well, you need to take action. And you can't just like wish for things to disappear and that things are going to change. If you don't do something different, you can't have different results. We created a whole course, Master Your Ejaculation, to help you with just that, learning how to last longer in the bedroom and master your ejaculation. We'll put the link for that course in the description below because we'd love to help you with that.
Yes, and all of the things and more that we have shared in this video we go deep into in that course. So if you're listening to this video and you're like, okay, that's great, but how do I do that? It's in the course. Number 7, like drop the pressure and reduce your stress, right? Because stress is really going to, again, build up pressure, which in turns will make your body explode. And it's not just like stress in the bedroom, but stress in life as well. And there are many ways to reduce your stress level, but being aware that the more elevated and stressed that you are, the hardest it will be for you to be into a relaxed mode. Yes. Absolutely. So just know that you can do it. You can last longer. It is possible. Anybody can do it. You just need to learn some techniques.
Yes, and we're here to help you. So check the link in the description below and apply all of these tips. We hope today's video was helpful. Don't forget to give it a little thumbs up and, share it with a friend, watch a few more videos and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.